Hello pool players, we're going to be showing you how to execute one of the most important shots in pool, and that is the stop shot. And then later in this video, I'm going to share two shots that are derived from the stop shot that are going to help you play position. It's the forward roll shot and the draw shot off the stop shot. And just to let you know, this video has been previously published, but I revised it due to a couple of questions I had within the comment section. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Hello pool players. The stop shot is one of the most important shots to master in pool. No matter your skill level, learning to execute this shot is essential to reach a higher level of play. So in this video, we will be breaking down the physics of this shot. I'll be showing three shot positions: short, medium, and long range in 240 frames per second. You'll learn how spin timing is critical in order to successfully pull off these shots. I'll also be showing how we can roll forward with the cue ball based on this shot, as well as pull off the baby draw. The stop shot becomes more difficult the further away we are from our object ball. Now let's take a look at the slow motion view of the cue ball as it comes into the object ball. Were you able to see it? Notice how the cue ball has backspin early and holds that backspin all the way up to the point of contact on the object ball. So execution should be with a draw shot that is timed to release as it reaches the object ball. And here's a real good look at the cue ball as it's spinning backwards and then skids to a stop right at the point of contact on the object ball. So next, let's take a look at a mid-range shot and notice how the cue ball does exactly the same thing. Here we see the backspin on the cue ball early, then it releases right at point of contact on the object ball. And now here's a look at the short version. And like the medium and long range shots before, notice how the cue ball spins early, then releases right at point of contact on the object ball. So I need to jump in here real quick, everyone. Now we're always going to hit the cue ball low in the same spot. It's not about changing our tip position here. We're going to hit it low, and it's about controlling the spin or the release of the spin when it gets to the object ball. Very important to know. So let's get back into the video. Now that we understand spin timing and how it affects the stopping position of the cue ball, let's take a look at how we can roll forward based on this shot. Let's slow things down to take a look at the revolutions on the cue ball. Notice how the cue ball spins and then releases prior to hitting the object ball. And here's a great tip. Notice where the cue ball stops its rotation. I'll mark it at this spot. Now watch as it releases and then goes into the red and how far it goes past the red. Notice how far away it is from the red ball here, but watch where it ends up. The distance passed is nearly the same as where it stopped prior to. In knowing this, we can predict where the cue ball will end up when planning the release point prior to hitting the object ball. Next, let's take a look at how we can baby draw from this shot. Notice how the cue ball is spinning all the way to the object ball, maintaining that spin as it makes contact. And here's a real good look at that spin once it hits the object ball. And here's a great tip that was given to me by a professional pool player. Envision the spin release point past the object ball at the same distance beyond the object ball that you want your cue ball to pull back to. The envisioned release point past the object ball will be similar to the draw point for your cue ball. So the best way to grow accustomed to these shots is to practice them from various distances. I recommend short, medium, and long distance as shown in this video. And don't forget to work at your spin rate control for both follow and draw. And something I did not cover in the Stop Shot Part 1 video is the sliding cue ball. Notice here that the cue ball slides all the way into the object ball, thus creating a stop shot. This technique works best when the cue ball and object ball are very close together. I prefer to spin the cue ball as I've shown earlier in this video on the short, medium, and long range stop shots. I find I have better control when I spin the cue ball rather than slide it all the way to the object ball. And here, I'll stop action as a cue ball meets the object ball. Notice that the spin has stopped right at the object ball, thus creating the stop shot. Without a doubt, the stop shot is one of the most powerful shots in pool that can easily be learned. By practicing from 3 shot lengths, we can easily understand the spin rate that is required to get the cue ball to stop right at the object ball. And to reiterate, make sure you practice releasing the cue ball prior to hitting the object ball so that you can get a little bit of follow, and also spin the cue ball into the object ball so that you can get that mini draw. If you can master the stop shot and those variations, your game is going to be that much stronger, that much quicker. I hope this video was helpful to a lot of you. Please leave some questions and comments in the comment section below. And please share this video as it helps other players, but it really helps my channel and I need your help. And if you want to see another great tutorial, watch this one right here. And until next time, like I always say, keep on practicing.